Well, a good day to you all. It is Tuesday the 25th of June and I am at Clerkenwell Green instead of Aldgate. It's my first day on my route, which I've done for 7 years, but the route's changed. About a third of the route's changed. One bus is there and there was another bus literally just behind me. Can't really show stuff, I've got to be careful not to show logos. So there's one bus parked there and there's usually one on this side, and then there's one right next to me here, which is mine. So you can see that's my bus behind. Instead of saying Aldgate, it says Clerkenwell Green. I'm just getting used to my new route after about 35 minutes. And as you can see, there's Clerkenwell Green on the building, so I am in the right place. And it says Farringdon Lane over there, some old building, I don't know what it is. And there's another bus behind. There's one of my work colleagues just there on his phone, so it's quite weird. A lot of crossroads here. There's about 4 roads. It's a bit more open than Aldgate actually. So there's some nice pub behind, and there's a Pret-a-Manger I can see in the distance there, so there's quite a few places. Not sure where my toilet is. Looks like a Route 55 there going past Oxford Circus, Route 55, and Route 243 as well. Alright, so I'm out in, I've got to go in about 6 minutes I think. So this is a bit of a vlog. If you're wondering where I've been, I've actually been on holiday. I've had 17 days off. I went to Croatia and Bosnia and had a fantastic time. In fact, it was the first big holiday I've had in about 22 years. I'm not kidding. Well, if you take 3 years out that I spent in Australia, then it's 18 years really. But Australia wasn't really a holiday, it was a working holiday. Anyway, that is the view, as you can see. Clerkenwell Green. And it's quite nice. Let me just say I was getting a bit down that my route changed. I've done a few videos that are not ready to go out yet, saying goodbye to Aldgate. One's like one of my simple, normal videos, a bit like this, in this style. One is a very well edited video that my anonymous cameraman is working on over this next month or so. So that will be a nice video when it comes out. Nice building here, I don't know what our building is. It's actually quite nice, nicer than I thought. Quite a few pubs here. I think it does say Clerkenwell Green on the front of my bus. And we also have Camberwell Green, so we don't want to get confused with the destination blinds. You know what I mean? But anyway, I haven't done videos for a while. I have been doing videos, but I haven't been posting them. So if you're wondering where I am, please be patient. I'm going through a phase where I've not really been bothered about doing videos for the first time in a few years. 341 bus there. 341. Just noticing everything's new. There's a train bridge there. There's a train. Look, there we go. There's a train. If you know your trains, I don't know what that train is, please comment. Yeah, looks like an overground. I think that might be an overground train, or maybe it isn't. Looks like there's a vehicle reversing there, and I've just realised the road's closed, so there's a bit of a dead end there. The road's closed. If you're wondering exactly where I am, I did do a video on the 172 when the 172 was living at Bellio back in, I think, was it February 2018, I think. Yeah, last year I did do a video, and I literally was finishing it off here somewhere in the concrete bit. So I do remember this bit a little bit. Anyway, there's the other bus parked there, and then there's another bus usually parks here, so we've got 3 different parking spots, which is quite funny. Yeah, this is quite different. Sorry if you can hear the trains. Thameslink, that's what it says. It says Thameslink 700, it says on the train. I mean, I can't hear stuff. Right, I've got to be careful because I'm going out. I might post this video today, Tuesday 25th of June, I might post it later on. My apologies for lack of videos. I know I had a break, but I just had to get away from England, you know. I've not had a holiday in so many years. Oh, it's 243. Arriva, operated by Arriva. 55 going to Leighton there in the distance. So yeah, there's quite a bit here. It's like a new building behind. I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, I made a note of a few little bits coming down here. So I had to make sure that when I got to Elephant and Castle, coming from Dulwich, I had to make sure not to go down to London Bridge, which I've been doing for 7 years, 5 days a week. I had to make sure I went down London Road, where we have a route going to Tottenham Court Road, where I do that very occasionally. That goes to Penge. But yeah, to make sure I didn't go the wrong way, I thought I would. In fact, as I went down there, two people came up, and I thought they were saying you've gone the wrong way, and I thought, you know, because you see, I've not learned the route. Now, I've learned Route 45 that we used to do, that's at Abellio, when we used to drive it, you know, the company I'm at now, and that goes to, obviously, Snow Hill, which is just down there, and then it goes to King's Cross. So I knew the route. I didn't have to route learn it, basically. Didn't have to learn it at all. I just was told it's upright. It's simple. This was very simple to learn. I just need to make sure where I was parking. So I had to make sure I found out there's free parking spots, which is quite interesting, actually. Makes you think more. You got to make sure if you can't park here, there's a bus here, you got to go around the corner. If there's one there, you park on the other side of the road, which is interesting. So we are 55 Leighton. Looks very busy. Operated by Stagecoach there. I've heard these 3-door buses might be. I've heard they might be stopping the back door, I think. And is it the middle door? They're going to take the oyster machine out. Let me know in the comments section at the bottom what's going on there. I don't know. But anyway, I was coming down just the route, London Road, Suffolk Station. That's right. Suffolk Station is actually near where the T.F.L, Transport for London, the T.F.L headquarters are. So you might be getting on my bus from now on. But someone got on my bus saying I didn't know that this route came down here. They usually get, I think, Route 63 or was it 45, you know. Because I haven't been down here for over a year and a half. A lot of things have changed. Right, I've got to go in about 1.5 minutes, so I'm going to have to finish off. But so far, I'm actually quite impressed. I have done some videos saying goodbye to Aldgate. I know I should have got those ready. I just needed a break, guys. Look, some more trains going by. Remember that single-decker bus route I did? And there's trains going by a lot. It reminds me of that. But anyway, you can see a Pret-a-Manger there. Pret-a-Manger. Some nice buildings. The buildings are all different colours, so I don't know. This seems a bit more of an area, not area, as in a lot of air. There's it seems a bit more open than Aldgate. I thought I'd be disappointed, but so far so good. Farringdon Road. I think there's Farringdon Station. I think there's a new Elizabeth line. Is it the Elizabeth line? There's something opening down there. So I think it's is it 300 or 400 metres down there. So anyway, so far so good. I'm actually impressed. I'm actually impressed with the route so far. And there's a nice view of St Paul's that maybe I'll film on another time. But so far, it's very interesting. There's a lot of trains going by. Number 55 there, with the route master. Going to East London. But anyway, I've got to go. There's a clock on the building up there. It's my first video in a while. There's a lot of videos. Just to let you know, I filmed in Croatia. Nice holiday with my brother, actually. We're going to have more holidays together. It's nice to see family. I don't get to see them. I used about, I think, 80 gigabytes of video and some photos, so that's for future videos when I do get a holiday video ready to post. Lots to do, quite a lot there. But I just wanted to film stuff because I don't go on holiday a lot, so that if I, you know, can get it ready, I'll be posting it on my channel. But that's a long way down. There was somebody as well, I said, at some apartments that were lovely, and I thought I'd promote this person's apartment. Lovely place, lovely view of the mountains in Makarska. Just to let you know, I went to Makarska in Croatia and Zadar, and I went to Medjugorje in Bosnia. Very nice. I went there 23.5 years ago with my dad and my brother and my uncle and cousin, so it was very nice just to go there and visit. But anyway, I've got to go now. I'll see you all later, and yeah, I'll be doing a bit more on my new route. So, as always, don't forget to like and share this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, please press the subscribe button at the bottom and the notification bell. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye for now. See you later.
Green.
Well, you thought that was the end of the video. No, a bit more. I've got a lot more notes I've wrote down. I just want to show you something as well. I'm just up at the other terminus now, up at Dulwich here, where it's nice and green. At Dulwich, not Clerkenwell green. So as you can see, it says Clerkenwell green, but you can easily get it mixed up with Camberwell green, as I will show you. Oh look, there's a T.F.L bus. Need to do a video on that. There's a T.F.L bus there. Yeah, before I got distracted, yeah, Clerkenwell green looks similar to Camberwell green, and it can easily be put up, and you won't know, because if you look at the Well green, it's the same. It's just Clerkenwell, Camberwell. So as you can see, Clerkenwell green looks similar to Camberwell green. The driver in front is just going now. Obviously, as you can see, this is my bus. This is my bus, Dulwich Library, but I'll just show you Clerkenwell green. So here we go. We've got all the other blinds changing up there. There's Clerkenwell green. Now watch this. In a few seconds, I'll show you Camberwell green. It's very similar. So here's Clerkenwell green and Camberwell green. There you go. Camberwell Green looks so similar to Clerkenwell Green. Just wait for a few seconds. See? Looks very similar, doesn't it? Make sure you check your blind as you're changing at the terminus. Because obviously it can look like that, as you can see. Just press on it here, wait a minute. Can it come into shot? Clerkenwell Green, Camberwell Green, there. Let me zoom in, wait a minute. There you go. Clerkenwell Green, Camberwell Green look very similar. If you miss out the bits in the middle, you've got Sewell Green, Sewell Green. Now there's a lot of other greens in London. There's Newington Green, that's Route 21, isn't it? And 141 that goes to North London, it's got another that goes to something green as well, I think, doesn't it? Forget what it is. If you know, please let me know in the comment section at the bottom. Just wanted to see something else as well, because we don't go to Aldgate anymore, but just wanted to see. It doesn't show Aldgate anymore, that's come off the bus. But it says Aldgate on the blind. Oh! We've still got Aldgate. Why is that? Oh, Route 42. No, wait a minute. We've got some routes that go to Aldgate, I think. 343, that goes there now, replacing mine. Goes via Tower Bridge, but it doesn't go down Fenchurch Street. But it does still say Aldgate, my route. They've still got it up there. So don't put Aldgate up. Or Camberwell Green, make sure it's Clerkenwell Green. Anyway, just got a bit of duty. I've got a duty here. I just want to know the times have changed. I've made a few notes, made more notes. That's why I've had to extend this video. Because there's so much I've not put down. Because it's my first day back. It's about 2.5 hours for the route now. 2 hours 25 minutes instead of I think 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's 2 hours and 25, which is quite nice. So the route will not be as boring as before, which will be pretty good actually. Got a route master going past me now. Anyway, just made a few more notes here. Got a few minutes before going out, so let's get over. Right, I'm driving over 6 bridges now in London instead of 5. That's right, 6 bridges. So there's Vauxhall Bridge, Westminster Bridge, Waterloo Bridge, Blackfriars Bridge, London Bridge and Tower Bridge. Now for you tourists, don't confuse, because everybody gets confused with London Bridge and Tower Bridge, because the famous bridge in London obviously is London Bridge, but no, it's Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge gets confused with London Bridge a lot. But I get to drive buses over 6 bridges, which is nice. That's really good, because when I had 45, we used to go over 6, and then we lost the route. Now we've gained, obviously, an extension to, or a route change. So we've got 6 bridges now, which is really nice. Right, what else? The route, yeah, is longer. It's not 2 hours 10 minutes for the whole there and back. It's about 2 hours 25. So there'll be less boredom setting in, I think. All buildings knocked down at Blackfriars South entrance. Yeah, I didn't even know there was a north entrance and a south entrance. North of the Thames, south of the Thames. Blackfriars. I thought it was a grade listed building. A building's been knocked down, and literally, sorry, there was a notification coming up on my phone. I thought it was an old building that shouldn't be knocked down, but no, it's been knocked down, and there's a lot more light there now. So it was dark on the south entrance, Blackfriars. What else have I made a note of? Oh, the Thumb building. It's a building that looks like the Thumb, like that, on Blackfriars. I don't know what it's called. It looks like the Thumb. It's a new building, nice and shiny. Very shiny building. It's been up for about a few years now, but if you let me know in the comments what it is, I forgot what it's called. Also, yeah, a driver said that the route is a lot better as I took over. Yeah, when I took over a few hours ago for the first time, 17 days, he said the route's a lot better. Because I was a little bit low, thinking, oh, I'm not going over London Bridge, Fenchurch, Aldgate, I'm going to miss that. And I've done a lot of videos that I will be putting out in a few months saying goodbye to Aldgate, you know. But I think so far I'm quite impressed, actually, I am. Another thing, yeah, 2 ladies were actually lost at Elephant and Castle. They said you're going the wrong way, and I was thinking, no, this is the new way. But I just had to make sure, because I thought, am I supposed to go maybe down, I don't know, I got confused, but no, it goes down London Road. And then obviously Suffolk Station past the T.F.L building, and then across Blackfriars. And then past Farringdon Station as well. What else? Oh yeah, schedules. Yeah, I was thinking a lot of people have, 15th of June this route was changed. I've been out the country, obviously, on a plane to Croatia and a bit of Bosnia as well, which was nice. So literally, I enjoyed it. I've enjoyed my time away. I've come back to work, and again, some passengers don't know where they're going. So I think there could have been a bit of planning, even though I know people at T.F.L will probably say we did plan, but maybe there wasn't enough. I think for a whole week people were saying something like, I think it was on the bus saying this route's changing. The last week, I remember before I went away, I just noticed they were announcing it the week before. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I remember they were announcing it. And still don't think it was enough. I think we need to plan things a bit better. If routes are going to change, you've got to say months in advance. If you know they're changing for months in advance, you do need to announce stuff. But if it's on the bus being announced for months, it will be annoying. But it still doesn't feel like much there. Anyway, I've got to go, guys. I've got to go now. I've got still more to say. So when I get down to the terminus again, I'll extend this video again. So I'll see you in part 3 when I get back down to Clerkenwell Green. See you later. Right, hello everybody. I'm back at the terminus again, the other one, Clerkenwell, the new one. And I'm not parked where I was at the first part of my video. So, look, that's where I was parked before. I was parked there. And I don't know if you can see, but there is the other bus is parked literally there. So this is quite interesting. I've actually got 3 different places. There's 3 different places to park my bus. It keeps my brain ticking over. It's not boring. Today has been a very interesting day. I thought I'd be grumpy because my new routes, you know, in a different place. But no, quite enjoying it. Oh, look, some new taxis. Remember these new taxis? New electric taxis. They're taking over London slowly. They're replacing them. Those are the old ones. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, let me just speak about a few things. There's so much. My apologies for ending the video after about 8 minutes and then starting it again. But so much there has happened. So much to talk about. Another route master, that must be the 55. I'm learning that. Oh, guess what? Someone put a pamphlet through the door. It says, "Where are you going?" I said, I know where I'm going. Let me come to that in a minute. This is quite funny because I'm confused. Oh, air conditioning as well I need to talk about. Air conditioning on buses in the UK is very bad. Very bad. It's alright today, it's not too hot. Remember, I've been away on holiday for 11 days abroad and had 17 days away, so. But anyway, as you can see, that's the other bus parked there. This is interesting. We're parking 3 different places, and you've got to keep thinking, where do I park? Because you've got to make sure, if there's a bus parked at a spot, you can't park there. When we were at like Aldgate, Houndsditch, we used to park 3 buses in a row, and you had to move your bus every 8 minutes, whereas here you don't. You can stay till you depart the stand, which is quite interesting. Nice, actually. Anyway, I've got so much to say here. There's a pub behind, some tavern. Look, there's a lot of people behind there. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. Oh, it's that blue van. Look, remember that blue van with the white thing on? It was down there before, wasn't it? It reversed. Two and a half hours ago. Where is he going? So there you go, Clerkenwell. That's where I am. Anyway, there's a lot of things to mention here. In fact, I'll just show you. There's a nice pub here. Everyone seems to be. It's nice to see everybody. Got these people here outside the pub having a pint after work. Whereas at Aldgate Houndsditch used to be inside that place we went to. What was it? It was like a Witherspoons. There was nothing outside. Oh, there's another bus coming now. Oh, there's a route after me. He's going to be parking there. He's going to be parking up there. So we're all parking at different spots. This is funny. If the bus comes down here, there's too many buses here, so this is so interesting. It's just not boring whatsoever. Anyway, let me get on with what I have to say. Let me go back to my notes. Sorry, I wasn't having a go at T.F.L earlier. I was just saying about being organised. Sorry, this stuff's coming up on my phone. It's just about being organised, letting people know in the future when routes change. A lot of people have been asking me, you know, where you're going, because I'm going the wrong way, or has this route changed, all this kind of stuff. So, oh, there's some new traffic lights at Camberwell, I've noticed. Some old lights have been taken down and new ones have been put up. So again, something fresh for me, you know, on the other side of the route. It's been interesting. A lot of changes have been taking place. Looks like my leader's going. Yeah, my leader's going now. So I've got another 8 minutes and then I depart. Right, let's get through all this stuff. Oh yeah, view of the Shard. Yes, I made a note here. There's, as you get round onto the main bit of road there, as you're going back, in other words, when you're going southbound from the north to the south. Oh, there's a lovely old route master I can just see going past. Was it a wedding? There's all kinds of stuff going on here. It seems quite interesting. I thought it'd be a boring place, Clerkenwell, but it's quite interesting. I'm impressed. Yeah, as I was saying, this is one of these funny videos. It's all over the place. I don't know what's going on, but I've made notes, and that keeps me focused. yeah, view of the Shard and St Paul's. So as you're going back out, I'm going to have to show you another video. When you're going back down there, you get a lovely view of the Shard and St Paul's together, which I didn't expect. That was a nice surprise, actually. New and old. The new 1,000 foot Shard, well, it's about 7 years old now, isn't it? 8 years. And then St Paul's, which is hundreds of years old. Anyway, there should be another bus coming here. This is interesting. This is interesting. Oh yeah, there's about 5 pubs around here. There's a pub there. There's another pub around the corner there. There's a pub tavern there. There's quite a lot of pubs. There's about 4 or 5 pubs within a minute's walk from here. People, you know, are eating food and having a drink, and it looks nice. It's quite alive. You know, it was a bit more down at Aldgate House. It was more business, people in suits and everything. Here it's a bit more casual. So that's good. It's good. Any more? Yeah, Costa Coffee. I've noticed Costa Coffee, not far from Pret a Manger as I'm going round. Smithfield London Markets, yes, down there. Smithfield London Markets. I think some bits have been knocked down. There's some bits still there. The Spice Girls film, was it Spice World? That was filmed in 1995, I think. Was it around then? Well, they filmed a bit, I think, around the Smithfield area, because I noticed it's somewhere around there. There's a part in London, obviously. They filmed all over bits of London and everywhere. But where the Spice Girls was filmed 24 years ago, or whenever it was, 23, 20, maybe 22 years ago, I don't know, 1997, whatever, it was filmed there. Very interesting. What else have I got to say? A lot here. Yeah, the driver said it was great. So when I took over the route, it was encouraging to hear that the driver said it's a lot better than before. You got plenty more time. Really enjoyed it, honestly. Just absolutely fantastic. So that really made me think, I might enjoy it, and I have been. Oh yes, CBW, yes, Coach and Bus Week, yes, guys. I was in Coach and Bus Week magazine last week, and I haven't seen it yet. I haven't got the magazine. I've been buying it every week for 10 weeks, because we did the interview, I think in January they wanted to interview me. I think March, it got, obviously with the bus company, have to make sure everything's fine with them. We did the interview around March, late March, and it was put in the magazine in June. And I was away obviously for 2 weeks, and the time I was away, I flew out the country Tuesday, came back Saturday, 11 days later, and the magazine was for sale on Thursday. So when I posted the last video, it was when I was in Zadar in Croatia, actually. I posted there. So 2 days before it was in the shops, I fly out the country, and then 2 days after I come back, the new magazine comes out. So I haven't got a magazine. Don't worry. Some family members in Yorkshire have got some copies for me, so I'll be picking them up. I'm going up soon, actually, this next week or so. So when I get a magazine, I will do a video on it, obviously. And I think someone in London's got a magazine for me as well. Might be passing one on very soon as well. As soon as I get a magazine, I will do a video on it. So that's Coach and Bus Week. Thank you, Coach and Bus Week, for doing the interview. Big thank you to Richard Sharman. Big thank you, Richard, for doing the interview. It was really good. Also, the flat cap driver was in it as well. And flat cap's only been going for 1 year, guys. So I started 2 years, 9 months ago, a bit slow when I got going. But flat cap driver Sean's been going 1 year, and look how fast his channel's grown. He only hit 1,000 subscribers in December, and within about 4 or 5 months later, 6,000. So, you know, he's flying. 400, 500,000 views or something. That's amazing, isn't it? I think mine's 4 million views and 28,000 subscribers at the moment. But it's been slowing down, up and down, because I've hardly posted out. Last year it went mad, and this year it's gone a bit slow. But, you know, I'm not rushing it, you know what I mean? Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Anyway, let's... what else can I say? I'll watch the time. I've got 4 minutes left. Ooh, 4 minutes. Right, what else can I say? Oh yeah, posting videos on a casual basis. Expect a video on a casual basis. You probably have been anyway, but expect 1 video a week, 2 a week, 3 a week, or it could be 1 a month. So please don't message me on social media saying, how's YouTube going? I know a lot of you have been doing that, trying to find me. I've turned off my notifications on Facebook Messenger because I had so many messages. Just can't deal with it, guys. And now a lot of these, you know, other notifications from other social medias as well, or YouTube videos being uploaded from other YouTubers. So I need to turn notifications off. That way I'm running a lot better, if you know what I mean. I don't want any distractions. I will try and message you back. If you do message me, I will message you back, but it might take a bit of time. Could be days, weeks, months. Same with YouTube. Can't reply to everyone, and there's only one of me. I'm not like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix, you know, where there's like 10 of him or whatever it is, you know. Or is it that guy who says Mr. Anderson? What's his name? But anyway, I expect videos on a casual basis. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my YouTube. It's been great to have time off. Most important, to get away from the country. Get away from London. You've got to get out of London. That's the most important thing. Get away. It's been driving me nuts, this Brexit stuff and whatever. It's just like Groundhog Day every day for the last few years. It's been quite depressing, to be honest. Got me down. So yeah. What else? Yeah, so expect videos. You don't know when you're going to get them. I'm not posting on a Friday night, 8 o'clock. I'm not one of those people. I'm all over the place. So it doesn't matter where you are around the world. Some of you guys in Australia or New Zealand might get videos first, and then people in the UK will watch it second. Or if I post it, you know, at different times, obviously those in America will get it maybe over in LA or something, New York. But anyway, just to let you know, epaulets, yeah, I've got my epaulets on now. Obviously I can't show social media, you know, company stuff, so that's why they're upside down. But I haven't got my jacket on or my tie. On my trousers, I've got my shorts on actually, as you can see. I've got my shorts on, so you know, a few mosquito bites from holiday. I'm not going to show you them. Too much detail. Yeah, there's no body warmer and no sleeveless jumpers, so it's nice to be in shorts and shirt. That's what I was like over in Australia. I really enjoyed just having shorts and shirt in Croatia and Bosnia. The temperature was 25 to 35 degrees. It was too warm during the day. In some places it's nice and cold near the seaside, but it was just too warm. But yeah, air conditioning on buses, just to let you know, it doesn't work as well. I made a note, aircon is poor on buses in the UK as they have open windows. Buses and coaches outside of the UK have no opening windows, so air conditioning is more effective. But let me know in the comments section as well, because I don't know, do buses have open windows abroad, outside the UK? I don't know. Let me know. I would say the aircon's more effective when there's no windows that open, obviously. Yep, Facebook message, I turn off more notifications just so I have less distractions because it's been stressing me out. Oh yeah, Tabernacle bus stop. Yeah, I've been stopping at the old stop, which I've done for 7 years. I have to stop at the new one now, which is the middle bus stop. It's made me laugh. Oh yeah, YouTube fame. Yeah, for 11 days, right, I've been in Croatia. For 11 days, nobody's noticed me. Nobody's said, are you double-decker Anton? And I've loved it. I've absolutely loved not being known. Now, growing up, I suppose I did want to be famous. I did, but I don't know. I like the anonymity. Sorry, anonymous. I love being anonymous now. I love it. It's great. Appreciate what I had before. But obviously, I will be stopped. And don't worry, if you see me, say hello, whatever. I'm not going to bite, you know. But just, it was nice to have 11 days where nobody knew me. And as soon as I come back to Stansted, there was somebody, I think, in another queue. I was getting the coach, and somebody smiled, and I'm sure they're a subscriber. They smiled, and I think there was someone who was a subscriber, so that was funny. Any more stuff? Right, here we go. I'm gonna have to be going soon, actually. I have to continue this some other time. Anyway, today has not been boring. It's been an amazing day. I've got to go, guys. Got to go. I'm going to continue this bit later on about the bus leaflet thing. It was quite interesting. I'm going to continue this later on. So as you can see, there's one bus there. And there is another bus parked there. This is so interesting. We pick and choose where we park. This is so good. I love it. It's fun. Right, now I'm going to keep the window open because it is very hot. I'll see you all later on, guys. Part 4 probably. Right, everybody, I'm back up at the terminus again, the green terminus, not Clerkenwell, obviously Dulwich. Sorry if you can hear any background noise. Just close the windows. But anyway, let me just talk about. There's always a few things to chat about. I'm trying to think if I've covered a lot. I've covered quite a lot of stuff. Sorry if this camera's shaky. I'm just doing a vlog. You know, I know some of you might think, why don't you get one of those things then, like tripod, that makes it smooth? Well, I'm not into video making at that level, and the reason that I've built up the channel that I have done over the last couple of years is the way I've done my videos. This is my style. But I do enjoy doing videos with my anonymous cameraman, who's a big help. And those kind of videos that you see, them very nice edited videos with music and everything, expect one of those every 2 or 3 months. That's a nice addition to my channel. But my normal style of videos like this, which I've always done, this is business as usual. Anyway, so speaking of just certain things, it says here, where are you going? Yeah, someone handed me a leaflet Where are you going? All right, and I'm in the cab. I'm in my cab, right? So there's me, yeah. I'm in my cab, and somebody puts this like this, yeah. Literally just puts it through, and it falls. It falls there, and obviously there's a lady sat here in the first seat, and obviously I'm at Elephant and Castle, and I'm trying to remember to go down London Road and not, but is it Newington Causeway? Because that goes to London Bridge, which is what I've been doing for 7 years. So obviously, you know, I've had people be getting on my bus saying, "Where are you going?" It doesn't say Aldgate, but obviously the route's changed. Not everyone knows this. So it's quite funny, which is where you're going. I just noticed it. I was like, I know where I'm going, even though it's my first day back from holiday. You know, basically it is my first day back after 17 days away. 3 days I had off. I went away up for 11 days on a plane. Croatia and Bosnia were beautiful. I'm going to do it a lot more. I'll probably do some holiday videos in the future. I've filmed quite a lot of stuff. Videos won't be ready. There's so much to cut and edit and you name it. Cut and glue. Those videos won't be around for a while. But a big hello to Antonio, who has some apartments in Makarska. Beautiful place. Mountains right next to the ocean. Literally, Makarska in Croatia is beautiful. It's literally like 2,000 metre mountains right next to the sea. And in between, obviously, the sea and the mountains are all the little apartments and stuff. It's beautiful. I've had a fantastic time. It's my first day back after 17 days away. And it's my first day back on the new bus route change as well. And I've been doing this route for 7 years. But it's the first time the route has changed, and I think in about 50, 60 years. I was chatting to another driver coming the other way. I think it was on a 63 or something. Anyway, this driver said that he used to drive this route, you know, and he said it hasn't changed in 50, 60, 70 years, and it's the first time. And a lot of people have been getting on the route, basically. Saying this route's not usually on here. So it's been a very interesting day. It's not boring at all. It's been one of the best days I've had in such a long time. Honestly. It's like I'm really enjoying doing these videos. It's been a while since I've been doing it, but I like getting a video ready and posting it on the day. This one should go out later this evening, 25th, or at least on the 26th of June it should go out. It's a big video. It's probably going to be about 30, 35 minutes long, I think. But anyway, so anyway, I've got about 5 minutes before I go, so let's get on with this. But anyway, this pamphlet anyway, yeah, because people have said, where's the bus going? It used to go to Blackwall years ago, was it 20, 30, 40 years ago, and then they shortened it, so it only goes to Aldgate, and then now it only goes to Elephant and Castle and goes down towards Blackfriars to Clerkenwell Green there. But anyway, it says, where are you going? Obviously it was a Christian pamphlet there. So it was a Christian pamphlet, there's some details there, and it was quite funny that these was given to me on the day that I'm trying to think, where am I going, because I've got to make sure, you know, do the route right. And passengers are saying, where are you going? And then I get a leaflet through that says, where are you going? And it just made me think, I know where I'm going, love. But she goes, no, just read it, it's not what you think it is. So yeah, thank you very much. Kensington Temple, it says on it. But yeah, but that's quite interesting actually. Anyway, let's get on with the rest of the stuff. Oh yes, merchandise. Yes, some of you have been messaging me on social media saying about merchandise. I know some of you would jump at the chance if you had 28,000 subscribers and 4 million views. You'd jump at the chance to sell your merchandise, wouldn't you? But obviously, you know, got to respect my company and all that. But I'm not rushing into stuff, you know. But if there's a demand there, I will provide. You know what I mean? So let me know what you want to see for merchandise in the comments at the bottom. You know, things like, I don't know, like what, t-shirts, jumpers, hoodies, flat caps, mugs, pens, bags, flat caps. Speaking of flat cap bus driver, he'll probably be getting his merch going as well. In the space of 1 year, he's really built up his channel well. So, and all the others as well. That Yorkshire bus driver Johnny, Jordan, Oh, there's the triaxle bus. It's there again. There's a triaxle bus. Yeah, speaking of the triaxle bus, I haven't really done a video on it properly, so I haven't posted anything. I know you're asking me, where's the triaxle video? It's the only bus in London that's got 3 axles on a normal red bus route. Not a tour bus, but a red bus route. And I haven't had a chance to drive it, so please be patient. I'll try and get something up eventually on that. But yeah, merchandise, give me a chance. I'll do my merch at some point. It will be this year, 2019. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. I'll probably have D.D.A, double-deck Anton, that kind of stuff. But I want to try and get a good clothing label. I don't want some cheap rubbish, and I don't want something too expensive, if you know what I mean. I want to just get it okay. I don't want to rush into stuff. Let me see. Oh yeah, 7 years in London. Yeah, I've been 7 years in London now, and this holiday really meant a lot to me. Getting away. Honestly, I'm going to get away every few months. Obviously, I go up to Yorkshire as well, but it's nice to get away from London. Maybe go camping. I don't know. I just need to get away because it is stressful being in London. I don't know how many million people. Is it 10 million? Is it 18? I don't know how many million people there are. Oh, that reminds me. 2.5 minutes left. I've got 2.5 minutes and I've got to go. Right, nearly finished with all the notes. Oh yeah, new customers. Here we go. So I've said bits there. New customers. About 20 points I made. New passengers. Some saying that this route has obviously not gone down here before. Well, it is now, so get used to it. I've spoken to about five bus drivers who all love the new route, and the reason is because there's a bit more time, I think. But I'll review this a few weeks down the line. Let's see. But I think I've noticed for 5 hours I'm going to be on this, I've done 2 full routes, whereas when I used to do the old route it was about 4.5. So yeah, you maybe get a bit more time, and it's not as boring, not as many rounders as they say. It's more straightforward as well. You go Elephant straight down, what was it, St George's Circus, straight down for 1.5 miles to Clerkenwell Green. It's nice, it's easy. Roads are narrower, but I don't know, you've got cycle lanes, which makes it easier. You didn't have cycle lanes going down London Bridge that way, Fenchurch, so I think it's a bit better for us bus drivers, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's nice. And there's a lot more sun coming out as well, and there's lower buildings. It seems to be a lot brighter. I'm getting a bit more sun, or a bit more, it's a lot lighter. Anyway, another thing, last but not least, Jeff Marshall. Jeff Marshall collaboration. Some of you have been commenting on his videos. I have left a few comments on his, but yes, if Jeff Marshall, if you're watching, if you want to do a collaboration, then let's get in touch and we'll meet up. Jeff usually does trains and the London Underground. I'm more buses. So I'm the bus geek and he's more the train geek, if you know what I mean. I also watch Paul's Travel. I think Paul's Trip Reports. He's changed it to Paul something now. But yeah, he's pretty good. He does planes though, mostly planes and the odd train. But Jeff, yeah, I don't mind doing a collaboration with Jeff. I haven't done many collaborations, to be honest. But if Jeff wants to do a collaboration, I will do one with him. I know some people have been leaving a few comments there. So maybe go to Jeff Marshall's videos, yeah? Leave a few comments saying, are you going to do a double-decker Anton? You know, collab. Maybe let's get the ball rolling, you know what I mean? And yeah, right, he does, just let you know, Jeff Marshall does 3 channels. He does Jeff Marshall, obviously that's his name. He does all the stations, and he does the Londonist sometimes. I think he does some videos on the Londonist. And I think he does that with his wife. No, I thought it was a girlfriend, but it's his wife Vicky. His wife Vicky goes along to do videos with all the stations, which is all the train stations in the the UK and all that, Ireland, which is really good. Check out his videos. I'll try and leave a link in the comments description. But anyway, that is definitely the end of the video now. I'm sure that is the end of the video. As always, don't forget to like and share as usual, and stay subscribed and press the notification bell, as all the YouTubers say. And I'll see you all on the next video. This is a big one. It's nearly 40 minutes. Anyway, see you later, everyone. Bye-bye, and I'll see you soon. Oh, and there will be a lot of videos going out this year, some from last year and this year. It's been a bit of a mess up. But anyway, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.